This is the Kindy Rockstars Podcast, Season 6. Bringing you incredibly talented singers, artists, creators, and producers in the genre of children's music. I'm your host, Patrick Adams. Each episode will feature songs, album features, or video features, and great stories from the artists themselves. Kindy Rockstars Season 6 is proud to be supported and sponsored by Waldmania Public Relations, serving the family entertainment community for over 20 years, and Debbie Derryberry Kids. Debbie Derryberry, one of Hollywood's most active and sought-after voiceover artists, is best known for voicing Jimmy Neutron in the Academy Award-nominated film Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and Draculaura in Monster High. A lifetime musician and songwriter, Debbie has written and recorded 4 award-winning preschool music albums. Her song Baby Banana hit #1 on Sirius XM Kid. Her song, written with Grammy-winning artist Lisa Loeb, called The Compost Bin, has won a Napa Award. Her latest album, Gotta Go Green, also a Napa winner, is all about giving kids tangible ways to save the earth through recycling, composting, reducing carbon footprint, and more. Her YouTube channel, Debbie Derryberry Kids, combines her love of cartoons and music with delightful animated videos of her songs. Children listen as well as watch, so a visual component is so important. Kindy Rockstars thanks you so much for your support, and now, on with the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Kindy Rockstars, and I am really happy to have back on the show Grammy-nominated duo Wendy and DB. Welcome back.
Yeah, all right.
So good to see you, Patrick.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
Likewise.
see you. I mean, I hear you. But wow, you never sounded better.
Thank you. After several months of colds, I figure, it might manifest in my voice, but so far so good.
Yeah.
Figure.
Yeah.
All right.
And we were, just discussing how we were gonna get a Las Vegas tour happening so we
Nice.
could come visit you.
Absolutely, yeah. And any Kindy artists that come to Vegas and are going to do a show here and or just even visit, we're happy to host you and we're happy to come see you. So just let us
Good.
know.
Take you up on
Yes,
that.
for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, we had you guys on last season. Uh, so since you've been on the show before and people will have a chance to go back and check past episodes to kind of hear your journey, I'm just going to ask what you've been up to since the last time we talked.
Oh, last time we talked, we've been performing nonstop. Been going around all through the fall and into the spring now, and getting ready for our summer touring season. Is going to be very busy. Also, at the same time, we've also just finished our new CD or album. We got it together, got it going out. It's called Get Your Sunny Side Up.
Yeah.
And
Perfect for the summer.
yes, it is. And we got Dean Jones producing this one.
Yeah.
It's,
This album was a 4-year, 3-year, well, somewhere between 3 and 4 years in the
Right.
making.
yes.
So we took a pause while we did our second blues album for kids, and then but we were still making this album. So we actually were doing this all the time from like 2022
Mhm.
up until now,
Right.
which is somewhere between 3 and 4 years, I guess. It was a pleasure though. It was like, this is probably the longest album that Dean has ever worked on.
Yes.
The longest period of
Yeah.
time. Most people come in and out. He's like, the man works so fast and does amazing work. He's such a mad scientist in
Yeah,
the
we go
studio.
up in the spring, then we went to see him for 3-4 months, then we go back in the fall for another 2-3 days, work again, just cutting bits and pieces till we finally get it all together.
Up until the very last minute,
Mhm.
when I was like, well, we need just a couple more songs. And he's like, what? Thought we were done. I'm like, no, this is not how creativity works.
Right.
I was about to say, for an album that's like in the works for that long, when you started working on it, was it already kind of fully formed, or has this just been kind of a piecemeal project over the years, and now it's finally you've got enough to put it out?
We had to take some albums or some songs and leave them behind. So I will say it's been very interesting because it's kind of it's had a chance to kind of metamorphosize, while the album was taking place. So and I had more opportunity to look at what was going on there and what I wanted to make sure I don't know, there's something special about taking this length of time with an album. Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
like you get a group of ideas. We're finishing up the last blues album, and while we're doing all of that, we've got all these extra songs. We're like, well, we can't use that for this album, so what do we do? Well, think maybe we'll go in a different direction, and we'll put these songs on that album because we knew it didn't fit the blues album. And so these songs are kind of like a conglomeration of things where we just put it all together and, come up with kind of a theme for it. And we started writing in that vein. And thus we have it here. So now it's ready to go.
One thing when I'm writing because I do all the lyrics, when I'm writing the lyrics, a lot of times I'm thinking, how can I do the opposite of, I don't want to just give them all sunshine. What's the opposite of sunshine? So there's a song on there, I'm in a mood, which I think a lot of kids can be in a mood sometimes. And a lot of parents can go, no, you need to be happy, or why are you in a mood? But it's okay. And that's what it says, basically. So, and then we did a lot of cameos. Flora Bromley did a song with us. We have 23 Skidoo, we have Pierce Freelon. So another thing is collaborating within the Kindy community, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. With the series of 80s albums I did, that was a lot of fun working with other people and just kind of a meshing of talents, which is sometimes it creates something unexpected.
Yeah, and then the title track, which is Sunny Side Up, I wrote with Catherine Dines, and that is actually the starter song to the whole album. So it's appropriate that the album. The problem is that Brady Reimer you may have already interviewed him. He's got an album called Sunny Side Up. Well, I got Brady on the phone, and I was like, you realize, but I had the opportunity to make a slight change. So I modified the title to Get Your Sunny Side Up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's how that happened. But it's in keeping with Keep Your Sunny Side Up, which was a song, Elizabeth Waldman, I see Waldmania behind you. She reminded me that there was a song called Keep Your Sunny Side Up. And we are in those times right now.
That's right.
Patrick, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we are.
We can't have too much positivity.
But positivity is always needed. So
yes.
That's the side of the lane that I choose to stay on, and just put it out there in the world, and hopefully it'll take back over.
That's true.
Yeah, me too.
That's true.
All right. Well, we're going to feature 4 songs from the album. So I'd love to dig in with some of these with you. And one thing I got to say, just is kind of a note about the two of you is how well your voices mesh in each song. That
Thank
really
you.
It creates a fun dynamic, and it's fun to listen to. So,
Thank you.
And thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
love singing together.
Yeah.
We love singing together.
Yeah,
we love really,
we do.
So that's really important that means a lot to us that you said that. Thank you.
No, it comes through in the songs. You can definitely tell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, first song, let's kick it off with Celebration Day. Tell us a little bit about this one.
Well, we thought it was time to celebrate life.
So celebrate life. So I had to come up with a riff. I had to come up with a music riff to just to show happiness. I said I need something that'll just show happiness. And the opening riff, I said, it's not anything complicated, but it kind of sets the tone, sets the mood, and like I said, I just want to show some happiness, some positivity, some exuberance. And so we get that going, and then she jumped in and she kind of put a little melody and thing together. And next thing we know, we got the lyrics, and off we were running. It was really good. Yeah.
It's a fun one to get people going.
It is.
On that one.
It is.
All right. Well, let's kick it off with that one. Celebration Day by Wendy and DB.
Show you where to go to feel the freedom.
And that was Celebration Day. All right, next song is called Talk About It. So talk about it. What's this one about?
Yeah, this is you,
Wow.
girl.
Okay, all right. Well, we were just kind of we had a little rehearsal before we got on and on your show. And we just did that. We were practicing that one. DB does a lot of singing on that one. And it's really, I love what Dean did. He made it very conversational, and that's what it really is about. It really is about, I got very frustrated listening to what's going on in this world and people not being able to talk. And then honestly, it echoes out to schools, to children. Sometimes when I'm live, I'm like parents to parents, teachers to kids, kids to kids. We just all need to be better at being able to communicate. But I had to add a lyric in there at the end. See, I had more time to think about it, which is what I was getting on with making an album that's taken a little more time, that I had to get listening in there. Yeah. Listening is such a big component of talking. And there's a couple of lines. Listening a lip vacation, that's one of my favorite lines, is, thinking of it as just resting your lips. Rest your lips so that you can listen. But I think it's a really important message for right now. And when we do a live, we do a call and response, the talk about it part. And I'm now creating a visual with sock puppets. Yeah, I'm going to do something crazy. I love to do crazy stuff on stage and really bring our songs to life that way and bring out the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. All right, we ready to play this one?
Ready.
Yeah.
Ready to talk about it.
Here we go. Talk About It by Wendy and DB.
We gotta find a middle ground.
Talk about it.
Listen like we heard a sound.
Talk about it.
Talking is a conversation.
Talk about it.
Listening a lip vacation.
Talk about it.
Tone alone and eyes won't do. We have the words to see us through. Hear my voice in this song.
Call to action, love, not hate. Resolve yourself, communicate, compromise. It's not too late. Gotta find a middle ground.
Talk about it.
Listen like we heard a sound.
Talk about it.
Talking in a conversation.
Talk about it.
Listen in a lip vacation.
Talk about it. Take a breath, take a pause. Humanity is the cause. Listen, do you hear? Be brave with your fear.
Open mind, speak the truth. Share your thoughts with the youth to bring us all together. We gotta do much better.
Gotta find a middle ground.
Talk about it.
Listen like we heard a sound.
Talk about it.
Talking is a conversation.
Talk about it.
Listening a lip vacation.
Talk about it.
Here are things you need to know.
Not everyone can easily flow.
So try your best and work it out.
Walk away if there's a doubt.
Cooperate, no right or wrong. We all just want to belong. Yeah.
Gotta find a middle ground.
Talk about it.
Listen like you heard a sound.
Talk about it.
Share in a conversation.
Talk about it.
Listen in a lip vacation.
Talk about it. Gotta find a middle ground.
Talk about it.
Listen like you heard a sound.
Talk about it. Yeah.
Share it in a conversation. Listening a lip vacation.
Talk about it.
Tell me how you feel now.
How you really feel, yeah.
Maybe we don't agree.
You be you and I'll be me.
With a little compromise.
We might realize
We have to work together.
give a little whether we want to or not.
After all, it's our humanity. It's all we got.
It's all we got.
We're gonna talk about it, talk about it. You gotta listen to each other.
Every day, every way.
Find a way every day.
And that was Talk About It. All right. Next song is called Never Give Up, which features another Grammy-nominated artist, Pierce Freelon. So tell us about this one and how this collaboration came together.
Wow.
Boy,
This one evolved quite remarkably. I was inspired. I mean, I will tell where the inspiration came from, and you might hear it in the lyric. It's Lin-Manuel Miranda, and it was, I think, one of his musicals, and it was just the rhythmic, the hip hop kind of talking, and it just spilled out of me. And so when you ask me where this is one, I'm like, I have no idea where it came from. It just, I mean, literally the words were just there. They came with the melody, boom. It was just like, boom. And then DB, I was like, DB, I've got this song. And that's how we collaborate. I'm like, let's pull this together. And then comes Pierce Freelon, who what I call Piercified it.
Exactly.
Which was fun because Dean, that was really an interesting experience for Dean too, because Dean's used to being the producer, but Pierce Piercified it, which was so cool. I mean, in some ways, creatively, the flow of this album was like, oh yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, we'll do that, and it was like, there was such collaboration going on. I should not say what Pierce said to me, but at first when he heard the song, he was like, well, I don't know if I can, if I got this, I don't know. And he goes, but the song says never give up. So I just thought I had to keep going.
You had to keep going, right.
It's like, but I don't know if he wanted me to share that, but it was like, he did, he kept going. And then, I mean, even at the end, like towards the end, we had a chance to give it back to him. And he made some more changes. And I'm like, wow, see, that's how the creative mind works. You're not, it's like a painting. You don't want to, you're not ready. It's like, okay, we sat on it and then we give it back to him. And then he made some more changes. And it was like, I mean, yeah, it was a blast working with him, and
so many artists make a song, put an album together, and they say, okay, the song is finished. I have everything done. I've put all my ideas in it. And then it comes out. And then a year or two later, they go back and listen to it and like, I could have done this, I could have put this in, I could have added that verse, but this is one of those, I think, that we'll probably go back even a couple of years from now. It's like, it's really interesting. It's very collaborative.
Yeah, and this sounds like a really good example of a collaboration leading to an end result that you probably never could have expected.
Yeah, exactly. No, very unexpected.
All right, well, now that we've built this up, let's play it. Here is Never Give Up, featuring Pierce Freelon by Wendy and DB.
Don't you ever give up. Don't you ever give up.
You got this. Never give up. I believe in you. Never give up.
One mistake, two mistakes, can't get it right. Just keep going, don't lose the appetite. Frustrations bring me down, feeling like a clown. Pick myself back up again, turn the blues around, and then never give up, can't get it right. Never give up, your ideas out of sight. See the prize at the end, be your own best friend. Never give up, never give up, never gonna give up. Never gonna give up. Unique, you broke the mold, but you gotta keep trying. New never gets old. Put on your thinking cap, paint a picture, do a rap.
Hold up, let me do that. I'll show you how we take the alphabet and make it connect. And if you never give up, you show the culture respect. It goes
never give up, can't get it right. Never give up, your ideas out of sight. See the prize at the end, be your own best friend. Never give up, never give up, never gonna give up. Never gonna give up.
Never gonna give up. I'm gonna try to apply myself. I will oblige. The caterpillars in my belly wanna fly. So I'ma let them take me to the sky. Even though I'm scared of heights, I will try to face my fright. Spread my wings and shine my light. Look at me, I'm out of sight, cause I
never give up, can't get it right. Never give up, your ideas out of sight. See the prize at the end, be your own best friend. Never give up, never give up, never gonna give up. Never gonna give up. Oh my gosh, I wrote a song with errors all along. Mistakes lost their way, others came to play. I just kept going, not always knowing till I finished. Now I'm done. My song is so much fun, let's go. Never give up, no you can't get it right. Never give up, your ideas out of sight. See the prize at the end, be your own best friend. Never give up, never give up, never gonna give up. Come on, go. go. Never give up, no, you can't get it right. Never give up, your ideas out of sight. See the prize at the end, be your own best friend. Never give up, never give up, never gonna give up.
And that was Never Give Up featuring Pierce Freelon. All right, we're going to close out the song features with Seymour the Sloth. Tell us about Seymour.
Well,
Okay.
let's just
Okay.
let's say this. We got the lyrics from.
Well,
the lyrics
all
from-
right. So this is all right. This is the truth.
See, this is
gospel
where I
truth.
get.
I have a puppet, and it is a huge sloth puppet.
Yes. it
And
is.
I don't even know where I got it. Oh, I collect these things. And I was like, I have got to get that puppet out. It's so amazing. It looks real and it's big. It's really big. Okay. Probably the size of a real sloth. And I was talking to Roy Gardner, who also has done some children's songs.
Mhm.
And he's a Canadian. And he was like, hey, some people have been, asking about writing collabs and stuff. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And I was like, we need to write a song about a sloth. And he sent back this rendition.
Right.
And then we went back and forth on the lyrics. And then I'm like, it has to be a blues song. So we haven't done a lot of blues. We didn't do any blues on this album at all. So DB came up with, he just, boom. It was just like, yeah, that's
From
like
riff,
the
take
magic.
riffing, lay down
The
the harmony,
magic.
and we laid it down with the words. We're like, this really works. I changed the form a little bit, but this really works.
Yeah.
And like I say, slothy, when we do this song live and we take out the sloth, it just works, man. It's really
Yeah.
interactive with the kids. They love it. They get a whole lot of fun out of it.
The fast, the slow, asking people to slow down, to think about slowing down their own pace. It's a really good message. And especially in this fast paced world that we live in
That's
right
true.
now.
Yeah. Sometimes I see a song title and then I hear a song, and being a children's book author, I can't help but think to myself, yeah, that could be a
Yeah.
children's book and
Could be.
so forth. So, all righty.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, let's check this one out. Here it is, Seymour the Sloth by Wendy and DB.
Seymour the Sloth, he's a lazy little guy, moves so slow, letting time pass him by. He tried to eat a mango, but it took all day. By the time he reached the peel, it had rotted away. Oh, Seymour the Sloth, he's as chill as can be. King of the jungle, out of quarter spade. All life in the slow lane suits him just fine. 'Cause there goes Seymour, just taking his time. Yes, he's got 3 toes, brown eyes and a smile.
Great big smile.
Trudging in the jungle with a shaggy hairstyle. Well, the monkeys swang and the cheetahs run. Seymour's upside down, sleeping in for fun. Oh, Seymour the Sloth is as chill as can be.
So chill.
King of the jungle at a quarter speed. All life in the slow lane suits him just fine. 'Cause there goes Seymour, just taking his time. If we could all be more like Seymour, slow down a little more,
Slow it on
we
down.
might get the birds sing.
Boop, boop, doo.
No telling what's in store. So stop and smell the roses, slow and steady wins the race. See what you discover at a different pace. Oh, Seymour the Sloth, he's as chill as can be.
So chill.
King of the jungle at a quarter speed. All life in the slow lane suits suits him just fine. 'Cause there goes Seymour, just taking his time. So here's to Seymour, the sloth with style. Moves at his own pace, mile after mile. You know life in the slow lane suits him just fine. 'Cause there goes Seymour, just taking his time.
Taking his time.
Taking his time.
Taking his time.
Yeah, you gotta slow it on down.
Taking his time.
You're moving too fast now.
Taking his time.
Put slow
Taking
motion
his time.
in your first and
Taking his
last.
time.
I'm talking about Seymour.
Trudging along.
Oh, Seymour.
Mile after mile.
Oh, it's just a sloth.
Slow it on down.
With Seymour
You're moving too fast.
taking his time.
Make this moment last.
Taking his time. Taking his time. Seymour.
And that was Seymour the Sloth. The album is called Get Your Sunny Side Up. So Wendy and DB, let us know where we can stream, download, purchase that album, and how people can find and connect with you.
Well, on May 15th, it is going to be out in the stratosphere. That means it'll be on all the streaming networks at that point.
Yes.
It is also available for pre-order on our website. That's www.wendyanddb.com. And we hope that people will go ahead and get it, because that's what keeps us going, that and live shows. And when we come to your town, that you'll come out and see us. Because again, the live show, we try to make that really as creative as the albums
Yes.
themselves. It's a piece of art, in itself. And
Yeah.
we like to inspire, that out of the audience too, to get them participating with call and response
That's true.
and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, no, my daughter's been to see Uno Dos Tres Andres and Twinkle Time when they were out here in Vegas. So if I find out that, anybody's coming along, just let me know. We'll be there.
All right. Well, yeah, you're going to have to give us some context. If we need to come out to Las Vegas, we're going to Portland this summer. We're doing BritFest. We're doing an educational thing called Blues Beats for Little Feet that we developed.
Yeah.
Using blues to help kids learn the basics of music. And so that is going to be fun. I'm answering questions that you haven't even asked me yet.
Around that way, I did.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's about right.
So we'll back up a little bit and ask the question: what's the next big thing for Wendy and DB?
Oh, she knows this.
Well, I was just telling him about it. All right, so I feel that the environment is a key issue for all of us. I mean, we can't help but have that as a key issue for all of us. And I was really inspired by the fires in Los Angeles, and so I spoke out. You were there. Were you there, Patrick? I can't remember. Oh, okay. So I spoke
to the Grammys this year.
Okay, I spoke to you have been there. That's why I was not sure. I spoke to the group, and I was like, we have kids musicians all over the country, and I think there's a way for us to organize within ourselves. So I'm working on some things that I'm going to zip it, I'm not going to say, but it's really exciting, and it will involve major collaborations and a lot of good energy coming from all over the country. And I am sort of spearheading that. So I'm now, in the planning stages. That, and then DB and I, well, we have, we're still going to keep our live show happening, and working towards that. And we have another thought on a blues, another blues album.
Maybe another blues album or kind of like a blues hybrid album. We'll see. But it's in the talking stages right now.
Yeah.
I always have another project in the works, no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if I'm in the middle of the one I'm working on, something else is already.
It keeps you going, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It does.
And the creativity doesn't stop coming. I'm actually working on a TED Talk as well right now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Wendy and DB, thank you so much for coming back on the show. It's always great to talk to you and hear what you're up to, and we'll look out for big things down the road.
Thanks so
I
much,
believe it.
Patrick.
You bet,
We'll
Patrick.
see you in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Definitely. And I am gonna make the conference this year, and
Yay.
hopefully get out to the Grammys next year. It's just with a new baby, it was hard to get away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Things will get a little easier. They always
They
do.
will.
Yeah, they do.
I've been in this rodeo a few times. So.
Yeah. I'd say you have enough experience. I don't even need to say that. You have more experience than I do. I only have one.
All right. Well,
All right, Patrick.
hope to see you guys again soon.
Thanks.
And take care.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you so
Take
much,
care, man.
Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.